Okay, I think we're recording now. All right, I want to show you a feature that I was talking about in class this morning, okay? And sorry, I was like trying to find the document to share while I was saying that. I want to show you a feature in Word. Okay, so yesterday or this week in Psych, we talked about how the baby's growing, and I talked about this word cephalococcale, right? That just means like head to toe. It means head to tail, I mean. But say if I was writing this in a paper, right? And this is just my note. I just use this as an example of text, okay, of some writing. So say I want to add citations to this. So I'm doing this video to show you how to do citations in a bibliography using Word and how to make that part of doing APA super easy so you don't have to worry about it. So say I'm researching what cephalococcale means, all right? And let's say that the first thing I come across first do this. I guess we'll just keep switching screen sharing. Like I'm doing this in a live class. Okay, so then say the first thing I come across is a video like this. Just make sure I'm still, you're seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah. Okay, so say I come across a video like this that's talking about the development in the womb, and it mentions the word cephalococcale in here, and it talks a little bit about what it is. And so I want to reference this video. Okay, so now oh, here we go. I think I can just record the screen. So I could split screen this. Okay. So I just want to show you like how I'm going to get the information from the video to make this citation. And let's hide the video. Okay. So now let's say that this first point you want to add the citation, right? So say I got this idea in the video 9 months in the womb that talks about how there's these two main, I'm making this up, right? Because I found like different examples of like a video website and an article to just give you examples. So let's say that I got this information from this video and I want to source that. And I want to look, okay, the source right here, because maybe that's where I got that point. Now, this is what I'm trying to teach you. So now go up to reference, citations, insert citation. And since I haven't done this yet, I'm going to put the new citation here. Okay, so this is a website. The author of this website, this is where it's always a bit weird when it's like a YouTube, because let's see if I can quickly find out who this is. If not, I'm just going to call them Pregnancy Chat. Okay, so the author, and that's the channel name. So Pregnancy Chat. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to put that there. So see how if I had made this, I can pick a book and see how it changes what it wants me to fill in. A journal article, it changes what it wants me to fill in. A conference proceeding. So if you're like at a conference, something you find on the web, a piece of art, something that's a sound recording, a performance, a film, an interview. So if you talk to somebody that works in the field, so then it'd be like, okay, well, who did you interview? What was it about, sort of? Who interviewed them? So that would maybe be you. What was the year, the date, the day? So notice how the fields or like what they want you to fill in changes. So let's just keep this fixed on what I was saying before. So the website. So I'm actually going to skip the author for this. I'm going to put, basic, what does edit let me do? Or just make it multiple. Sometimes it's more than one author. Okay, so the name of the webpage for YouTube. Sorry. As you can tell, I'm just kind of doing this on the fly, but I'm just trying to show you the example. Pregnant Chat. I guess that's one word. is the name of the page or the channel in this case. YouTube's the name of the site. Again, this is just kind of walking you through what you need to do. So then I know that just up here's where the date's going to be. So this was 2014, July. If you don't have the day, that's fine. We actually do in this case, and you will on YouTube because it'll have the dates. July 11th. And then for URL, I'm just gonna like copy this. Okay, so now all that sounded like a lot, but what I'm basically doing is I'm just making my file for this. Now this is how I'm going to source this video. So I'm going to press OK. Right, so now notice how here it says pregnancy chat 2014. So now it's done the insight chat citation for you. So in text citation just means what you actually write in your paper. And then the references at the end are the list of all of them. So this is almost like the idea that I'm reading your paper and you say an idea and you tell me, okay, I got this from this pregnancy chat webpage that was from 2014. And then if I wanted to look up that more, I could go to your references and actually find the document, right? That's the whole reason you reference stuff. It's not just to prove that you're not cheating, although it's also doing that, but that's not the reason you reference. It is to show credit to the people that did the work, but it's also to, if there's a reader reading your thing and they wanted to learn more about it, they could look into where that point comes from. Okay, so anyways, so now I've done that. So now watch this. So I go down to the bottom and, or like you go maybe to the next page. So I'll just click down. Then I go to the same reference. And again, this is all kind of condensed because I'm split screening. I should maybe be doing this on 2 monitors if I was to start over, but I come to this again. Now, instead of going to insert citation like we did last time, I'm going to come over here and notice here we could change this. You're not going to change it because APA, if yours for whatever reason isn't on APA, change it to APA because that's what everyone at the college uses. And then go to bibliography and then just pick the first one. And depending on what your teacher's asking, right? Are they asking for, sometimes teachers just use different language. A bibliography, a reference, and works cited are all the same. All these changes do is just change what the word is above it, right? So if you want to just do your references, you can just call it references. Okay, so now you have that, right? So now you have, it's making your reference page at the same time. So let me just keep going with this. So now say you also, where I say this growth pattern explains why the head occupies an extraordinary proportion of the newborn's body. Or wait, sorry, let me go back a sentence. Where I say cephalosaccatal means head to tail. I didn't pull this from here, but let's just say I pulled this from like the Webster Dictionary, right? Okay, so now cephalosaccatal. This is going to be a bit tougher because I don't think they're going to have much information on here. Dated. Okay, so this actually gives me a citation right here I could use. You could just copy that, but let's do our own because now say I want to reference this, right? Now some sites will be just that easy. Like if you notice, like if this was you doing your own work, you could just copy that and paste it into your paper. But again, I think learn this style I'm teaching, take a few minutes and learn this style and it will pay back for you a million times over. It'll make every assignment you do easier. Okay, so say I want to reference this dictionary part here. Now I'm going to click after that, right, where I just basically say cephalosaccatal, cephalon means head and caudal means tail, and say I got that from here. And now I want to reference insert citation. See, I could have, if it was from that same video as the other one, I could just, now that's on my list, notice, right? But I'm going to say add a new one. This one's also a website. the name of the website. There's no clear author, so we're going to skip that. So I'm hoping this is recording both sides. Let me see if I can. Yeah, it looks like it's recording both sides. Name of the website. I think it's just like basically Webster Dick, or we'd say Noah Webster is interesting. He's the famous person that made the dictionary. I don't know who Merriam is, but okay, now we're going to say we're accessing this 2023. Actually, no, that's asking what year was this done. Sorry if you're hearing that. I'm getting messages in the background. Okay, so it's not giving us anything specific, so we're not going to fill that in. I'm going to copy the URL here. Basically, fill in all the ones you can. So for a website, yeah. So actually, we are going to put when we accessed it. So we're going to put 2023. Third. Okay, so say it's like this, right? So now if you notice in the Word document, you have now this second citation. Now, if you come down here, this is where it's kind of cool too. If you click on the references and see where it's like update citations and bibliography, boom, now both of them are here. Okay, so let's just do one more. So say if you went to the library and you search that word, and let's say so this is like I searched it here, and so I just did this for the video's sake. So on the next page, let's say this is what you get, right? And you see all these like articles and stuff. So let's say you want to use this article. You click on it, and you'd click on here to like actually download it if you wanted to, right? But here, let's just move things around so I can see it. So, oops. Okay, now I can see all the information I need. Okay, so let's say that this, again, sorry for this, I'm freestyling how to do this. So now I just went and I picked like a article about the same topic from the library, right? And so now this is an article. And notice too, I want to just, while I'm talking here, notice how it says click to chat here. The librarians will get back to you like really quickly, and it's a super useful function if you're having trouble. Like, say you find this and you're like, how do I, you're having trouble actually like getting the actual document or downloading the file, and you just send them this link and be like, I'm having trouble, accessing this. Can you please help? Okay. So now say for this part about the how the eyes and brain grow faster than the jaw, say I want to add another reference here. So then I come and I put insert citation here, again, a new one. But notice again now how all the ones I've already used are options, right? So let's just say, for example, that that's also from the video, the pregnancy chat video. I add that one there too. And then let's say this different point is the one I want to add from the article. So just to show you, like you can add the same one multiple times and it works really smoothly. So let's say I want to add, or not insert, sorry, reference, citations, bibliography, insert citation, add a new source, right? Now, this time it's not a website. This time it's a journal article. So notice how it's asking me for different things now. So see how it just says like author and then, but their names are like Arwin San Jose Campus. It's like that. If you want to write it like that, if you go into this edit here, then this can make it a bit easier. So then you can go, I think it looks like Arwin is the first, or no, which is the last name. This is sometimes a bit tricky. And I'm gonna just guess that like is the middle name. Okay. And then the second one is more straightforward. So now the second one's just, so it's always the last name first. So it's, oh, okay. Then the title. Oh man, this title's crazy. Sweet. Okay. Journal name, early human development. You see right there. Year 2021. You can see right to the left of this box I'm working on. And then pages. One 105,000. That's a weird, that's gotta be wild. I don't understand. That might be a typo or something. I don't know how it's page 105,000, but okay, whatever. This is a freestyled example. Page 105,418, which it's definitely not. Maybe it's an online journal completely. Okay. So now we don't need any of these anymore. So I'm going to just full screen this Word document. So now we have the Campus and Beckhoff or whatever there. So now we come down to the bottom of our paper. And again, we just click on where the blue reference is, update, boom. So my point is as you're finding your research, take a few minutes and go into your references. This would even be a smart idea when you just, you maybe just having a coffee and you're getting ready to work on it. You're not really in the mood to write yet, but you have some things that you're going to be using. Just go and add them in. So then when you get to use it, every time you're going to say something from the video, you just, you know, and then you insert your reference and it's like that easy, right? And then the next one. And if you can learn this like method of inserting all your references, all the things you're going to use. And now, okay, so watch, I show you one more thing before I finish this video. So if you watch this far, I'll show you this too. So when you go into references and go to manage, and like this researcher tab's interesting too, but I'll keep this focused. When you go on manage sources, right? Now, what you're going to be doing here is it says Mike Manley's book and an interesting book because in the morning class I just was using that. I made that up as an example, but that's interesting, right? Because I did that in a different document, but it's captured that. So all the ones you do in different documents are going to start making a huge list. And then so say if in the future you're wanting to do a paper and you want to, okay, I want to use these three things, you can take them out of your overall list and add them into the list, your current list. Your current list is what comes up right here. The ones that are already used. Because say if you did a bunch of papers and you had a bunch of them saved, you wouldn't want like, oh geez. You wouldn't want like a huge massive list, right? So it allows you to like personalize the list to each document, which is which is pretty sweet. All right, I hope this video is helpful, and I'll see you later.